Right, here we are again, as promised. Day 23, 40 days to go. Tuesday, 10th of October. Now, I nearly forgot myself this morning because I came in here with the camera and put it down, and I just picked up a piece of sandpaper and started rubbing on the doors. I thought, hang on, I'm supposed to do something first. So, doors. That door was a mess, but I think it's okay now. I had to fill it again. I did it on Saturday because we had Sunday doing wiring and whatnot. I had a day off, so I got back on it yesterday, and I just put a skim of filler all the way out to here, and it was a little bit sort of still higgledy-piggledy in the middle there, but now I'm pretty sure, although it's swinging about, I'm pretty sure it's good. You can see it's got black there, that's the guide coat, but there's filler on top of that guide coat. So if I was to rub that out, I've produced a low spot. So I'd sort of gone through with the first wiping of filler, guide coated it, seen the low spots, then gone in again, and you can see where these low spots were. A couple of rub throughs, a couple of breakthroughs, no real issue. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 doors. You know what they say about 4 doors? 4 doors more passengers? Not sure. Locals might get that. So we're at 180 on this door. This was filled as well. So I had a crease along here, which couldn't be knocked out because of the inner. There's 3 dents there, which I combined as one. Tiny one there, and one there that seems to have totally disappeared. So that is at 180, that's ready to go to 240. That's at 240, that's at 240, and I believe that's actually only at 180, but that's going to get more primer than the others. So a couple of coats of primer on that one, coat on each of these, maybe 2 on each of these, 3 on that one, we'll see. But I'm probably most likely to do that at the end of the day. So I get to 5 o'clock and I will mix the paint up and prime those, because then I can walk out of the shed and leave them. It's not really ideal to paint last thing in the evening because of the mozzies and the flies and things that can come in, and obviously the lizards that leave their packages, but it's the best from a working time perspective. I don't want to be working around them while I wet paint. So, you know, if I painted them at midday, I'd have to sort of walk out and leave them a couple of hours to flash off before kicking any dust up. So I'm going to take down the plastic, I'm going to put up a new curtain, and that's in preparation for first to reprime the exterior of the doors, and in preparation for flipping them and doing the white on the inside. But yeah, I'll have to prime them and resand them. So yesterday Austin turned up and said, what can I do? So we've had him cleaning the steering rack. So if anybody knows why it's painted white, I'm guessing it's been overhauled and somebody's painted it white as a mark, but were they white from the factory? I've no idea. I've no idea. This is sort of zinc metal. Most of the zinc's come off, but that seems to be aluminium and it's been painted white. So I still need to find gaiters. Not actually difficult to find, it's just, you know, where to buy them and whatnot. The issue at the moment is where are we going to get that on my toe? Oh, my toe! Where we're going to get coilovers. I said before, I don't really want to buy gas. Everybody seems to have gas. I sent email to Gaz yesterday and I just got a standard reply. They were at the office, not back for another, I don't know, 3 moons or something, and they said 4 to 6 weeks delivery. Some people have got stock. Sierras R Us have got stock, Burton have got stock, but I've never really liked buying from Burton. They're a bit I don't know, a bit too much of a machine really. You can't talk to them and they're a pain in the ass to pay. For us out here in Thailand, it might be easy in the UK, but out here it's difficult to get payment to them. So I don't really want to buy off Burton. But then I spoke to a mate of mine, and he's given me a contact of a guy that might be able to supply some coilover Bilsteins, but he hasn't replied to my WhatsApp yet, so I might have to just telephone call him today. We'll see about that. So we were talking yesterday about half ticks and ticks. I've corrected some of these to be half ticks now. Half tick doesn't mean half done. Half tick means in process. Full tick means done. So engine mounts, I've got engine mounts twice. Oh, that's because of sending them. Clean the rack, I did that today. There was something else I added today. I added the bumpers and sills because before I paint the wings, before I put the wings, doesn't matter whether I put them in primer first, but before I paint them white, I'm going to get the bumpers and the sills on the car before I hang the doors, because the sills probably want a little bit of sort of fitting and you know, fitting and fettling. So get that done. Okay, I already painted the you know, the door sills, but before I hang the doors, I want to get the sills on there. And before I do the white of the body, get the bumpers lined up and anything altered. And to do that as well, I'm going to need the lights. The lights are going to have to be mounted on the car. Get the lights on there, get the bumpers on there. Rear lights doesn't really matter, but the front lights I think line up with the headlight. Oh, there's an infill piece. So lights on, infill piece in, and bumper on. What I'm actually going to do is, talked about doing it the other day, is film bits and pieces throughout the day as well. See, normally I've been doing this update, and it's just been like, you know, this is what we're going to do today, this is what we did yesterday, see you tomorrow type thing. But actually what we talked about the other day, as in me and the lads, was that you know, there's things during the day that could be useful or interesting. So I could just sort of pick the camera up, have a quick you know, minute or two looking at what I'm doing, and then yeah, carrying on. So I'm going to start doing that today. So I'm not going to sign off now. I'm going to probably put some pictures and clips and this, that and the other in, and I will do a sign off later. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Probably doesn't really need to. Mumble mumble. I won't say catch you later because I'm not signing off. Enjoy the clips. Oh, right, yeah. I got the air compressor in. The air compressor is in and on the engine. The V-belt came, not the V-belt, the servant belt came in. So that's another engine step. Anyway, I'm not saying bye. So I was just thinking about the logistics of getting all the doors off of the wall to change the plastic. Where do I put them? So fortunately, being a hoarder, I keep bits of foam, so nothing is touching, almost nothing touching, well, it's touching through a cloth in it. So seamless you can't even see it. This is my lizard poop protection and dust. Get the doors hung. So I can only get 2 doors on the wall. I put 4 pegs up and it's not worked for 4 doors, and I'm not going to change anything. Just going to waste more time, so I would batch the doors. These are the 2, I can't remember now, one side, 2 of one side, and then the 2 of the other side I put in the other room safely, covered up so they don't get dusty and whatnot. And then I've just masked up the doors, or the door openings, and just clipped up that sheet on there, because now I'm going to DA off the wing and a rear quarter. That's normal. Right, what's interesting here is the rust. I'm finding beneath the paint and here as well. That's going back quite a bit. Just rust from poor paint preparation previously. You see, now my cunning plan is to paint this at the same time as those two doors, and I'm just going to attack this front wing, see if we can get primer on that as well, and then we're galloping forward.